Hi, and welcome to Chamber Chat via Zoom. I'm Danielle McFadden, President of the Greater Lowell Chamber of Commerce. I'm so excited to have Sergeant First Class Nick Haskell here. He is with the North Shore Recruiting Company for the U.S. Army. How are you?
I'm doing well. How you doing, Danielle?
Doing great. We were talking a little bit off air about Zoom life and how we look forward to not having Zoom life pretty soon.
Yes, yes. Can't wait for that day to come by.
Could you please tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, what you do?
Yep. So, like you said, I'm Sergeant First Class Nickolas Haskell. I am the station commander for the Lowell Army Recruiting Office here at 107 Merrimack Street in Lowell, downtown, beautiful Lowell. I manage the office. We do recruiting operations, guidance counselor interviews. We pre-qualify, qualify, and hopefully not, but disqualify individuals that are trying to get into the Army or Army Reserves.
Excellent. And I love that you said beautiful downtown Lowell because we're neighbors. We just talked about Purple Carrot. So what motivated you to join the Army?
So I've been in the Army for 21 years now. Actually coming up on 21 years, 1 March.
Wow.
I joined when I was in high school, and I actually joined because of the cartoon G.I. Joe. I don't know if you remember that. I mean, I'm kind of dating myself at this point. I wanted to be like G.I. Joe, go out and play with, different trucks, do different things, wear cool uniforms, jump in the woods. And it was just one day the recruiter was at my high school and I was 17 and I was like, you know what, let's do it. And so I started off in the Army Reserve, and which is a 1 weekend a month type situation. And then I've transitioned back and forth between Army Reserve and active duty for the Army Reserves.
What a great story. And thank you so much for your service.
I know I feel so weird saying it's like about a cartoon, but honestly, that's what caught me at the beginning. And it's been fun ever since then.
So how has the Army helped you achieve your personal and professional goals?
That is a great question. I feel like my goals have changed over the years. 21 years have definitely helped me mature a little bit, if you will. So I went from, playing with the big trucks in the Army to becoming more of a professional on the outside. The Army Reserve is kind of a cool opportunity because I get to serve part-time and still hold a civilian employment. So when I was stationed in Arizona, which is right before I came up here to Lowell, I actually applied for the police department down there, and there was 3 slots and 250 people applying for it. Wow. And because I was a veteran and I had the Army Reserve training, it was almost just like a walk-in opportunity for me. I finished the PT. They do it a little bit different than they do up here. They actually do a PT test the first go around. So I smoked the PT test. I turned around and started cheering everybody else on, like, through the run. And one of the instructors came over and he was like, "Are you military?" I was like, "Yeah, yes, sir. I'm in the Army Reserves." And he's like, "All right, well, here, take the slip and go over there and talk to them." And next thing you know, I was a police officer. I went through the police academy, which was similar to basic training. It's a little different because you have to learn different tactics, but that helped me. Knowing the basic training helped me get through that really easy. So the police academy was not nearly as bad as like everybody else made it out to be. Personal goals, really, my family's huge on like education, and the Army Reserve is a great way to pay for college. So I was able to knock out 2 associates, a bachelor's, and now working on my master's. And in combining both of those goals together, I'm really kind of an advocate for being outside and being healthy and exercising. My wife is a yoga instructor, so I do that sometimes, which is kind of funny because you got to see some guy in an Army shirt in yoga doing like crow and everything. But the Army keeps me motivated to stay in shape, and they really, push the healthy lifestyle, as you can imagine. So being outside, being active, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, the education plus the professional stuff as I continue to grow.
Very impressive. Making me say, wow, what am I doing these days?
No, it's all good. We all come from different walks of life. So,
What would you like to tell those who are considering joining the Army?
the Army. Well, I think a lot of misconception happens around the public, right? We identify the Army because of this uniform as strictly combat. What a lot of people don't know is that there's over 150 different jobs in the Army. And it involves, just in my office, I have people from IT to chemical to, there's a guy out there that builds maps. So there's so many different technical opportunities that you can do within the Army. I think that's a great way that people should understand that, like, hey, it's just not about combat. It's just not about the stipulation of PTSD or anything like that. We are way more developed than what a lot of people take off the shelf. So it's kind of like judging a book by its cover. You don't really want to do that. Obviously, books are good. You want to understand that what the Army has to offer. So don't judge the Army by the camouflage, if you will.
Excellent. Thank you so much. So you have a virtual career fair coming up. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we are going to have a couple of recruiters on that virtual career fair. We're going to be talking about the Army Reserve as an option because a lot of working professionals want to expand their career. And this is a great way to have individuals learn a little bit more about the Army Reserve, kind of just dip their toes into the knowledge a little bit. And it's a great way to understand that what's available out there. I mean, 125 jobs in the Army Reserves, 150 on active duty. We will be talking about both opportunities, and we're definitely excited to have everybody available. Come down and talk to us on the 16th of February from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. or 1400 hours for those military people out there.
Glad you didn't use that to begin with. I would have been a little confused. And if folks want to hear more about all the 150 career options, that's incredible that the Army offers. How would they do so?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to come down to the Lowell recruiting station. We're at 107 Merrimack Street. We do have a walk-in. Obviously COVID, you have to do the sign-in thing, but as long as you don't have any symptoms, we're good there. Or you can give me a call at 978-459-9300.
And we'll include all the links to the information as well as the virtual career fair when we post this video. Thank you so much for coming on today.
On Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn. I don't even know the other acronyms I'm missing, but yeah, we're on all those platforms too. And they can always go to goarmy.com.
Excellent. Well, thank you for your service again. Thank you for your time, for all that you're doing for the community.
Oh, thank you so much for what you guys do, Danielle. It's been a pleasure talking with you today.
Yes, and I can't wait to do this in person sometime.
Fingers crossed one day.
It's going to happen. Thanks so much. And thank you all for tuning in.